little bit different from the other days, because usually when I'm going live for Thrive, I'm like, are we live? Are we live? We're live. And I never go live at this time of the morning. This time of the morning is usually very reserved for me doing my spiritual work. And it's so necessary for me to be doing this spiritual work because it allows me to show up for you guys in the way that you need. So I'm very happy to have you join me this morning. Anita, hello, beautiful Anita, welcome. Hello, Mike. Hello, Katie. Hello, Sasha. Hello, Monkey Magic. Some of these names are so cute. Hello, Connie. I will obviously try and say hello to everyone. Hello, Jared. Hello, Martina. I will try and say hello to all of you if I can, but I often can't get through everyone. Hello, Richard. Hello, Doc. Hello, Saj. Hi, everyone. My lovely friend Saj is also online. Hello, Night. So today I am doing this very special spiritual medicine session because of the alignment that's happening at the moment. As you've all heard, the planetary parade is currently in transit, and it will be in full effect on the 25th, which is in 2 days' time. But we are already in its energy. And I want to speak to you a little bit about that energy and what to really think about and do within this time. And I also want to go through a little spiritual medicine session with you guys that you can use during this time and afterwards to bring you into alignment. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I love to celebrate our global community. So please do let me know where in the world you are tuning in from, because I always get so excited that there are people from all over the world who tune in and have the same alignment, that they want to expand love on this planet. And I know that if you're joining me right now, you want to be expanding love on this planet. So please do pop in the comments where in the world you are tuning in from. I know that we've got people from England. I know that San Diego. Hi, Dana from San Diego. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Valerie. Welcome, Hall. Hi, Tom. Hi. Lovely to have you. Hi, Debbie. Remember to pop in the comments where in the world you are tuning in from so that I can celebrate the global community and let you know that we are really a global community here. Sweden, Anita from Sweden, from Rome, beautiful, from Rome. As you can see, I'm a lot quieter in the mornings than I am in the afternoons. 12 p.m. here, Texas, USA. Hey, Richard, lovely to have you here. Martina, beautiful, lovely to have you here. One of the posts that I did recently really depicts how we know that we are all aligned. It's like when we feel these big emotions and we see people having these big emotions, and we get triggered by these big emotions. And why do we get triggered? And for me, it's at airports, right? Airports are one of the places, me everywhere. Like if I see love in motion, I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful. But airports are one of the places that really, really get me. And I was really thinking about why. Why does it evoke so much emotion in me? And so many people, because I'm not alone, right? How many of you do the same, right? Yes, yes, yes. So the reason why, yes, we've got Cape Town as well and Johannesburg. Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome, guys. Is because it reminds us that we are all human, that we all feel happy, we all feel sad, we all go through all of the emotions. And no matter what religion you believe in, no matter what country you live in, no matter what separates you by society's standards, you're all human and you're all going through the same human journey. And that means that you feel hurt sometimes. You feel love and excitement sometimes. You feel loss and sadness. And you feel the bliss of being with somebody that makes you really, really happy. And I hope that that somebody is often you as well, because sometimes we need to find that in our solitude, but we are also pack animals and we need a pack, we need a community. And so I think this is what it does, it reminds us of that we are all human beings on the same journey, no matter where we come from, no matter what we're divided by. And I think that that touches us really deeply inside, because if you think about it, when you're at an airport and you see anybody running to each other with tears, you don't care about the color of their skin. You don't care what their beliefs are. You just care that there's two people that love each other, that missed each other, and that they're coming together, right? Do you guys agree? Absolutely. Yes, and hearts are going off. Beautiful. So it's so interesting because often with these things, I really tune into the astrologers around me, because I get downloads and then I'm like, I fact check them. I fact check them with the universe by checking in with astrologers and, does this resonate? Doesn't this resonate? And this time around, there has been some information, but not much information. And the calling has been really to just listen to what is happening from my guides and through me to you guys. So that's what I'm going to really, really focus on. And I'm going to just allow what needs to come through for you guys. And what has been coming through for me very, very powerfully is the concept of alignment. It's like as within, so without. And often the universe is quite literal in what it wants you to focus on. What is your alignment? What are you truly aligned to? What do you truly want? And what do you want to experience yourself as? And what is holding you back from experiencing yourself as that version of yourself? What are the past things? This is something that's also been coming up for me. What are the past things that are ingrained in your family lineage that are coming up that don't work for you? They don't actually work for you. They're not, you can be grateful to your family for the growth that those choices have created in your lineage, but what no longer works for you? What are the things that you are not going to take forward anymore and can close the book on and just say, okay, thank you for that. Thank you for those expansions. Thank you for those learnings. But now I'm closing the book on those things and I'm going to make different choices and I'm going to actually pivot the direction of our family going forward. And as we make those decisions, literally it will have that effect. You will literally pivot everything, even in the family members that are still making those choices. The echo and the ripple of what your choices are will ripple out towards them. And I've seen the affirmation of that come through in my clients. I've had clients come in and say, I've made these new choices because we've been working on getting them here. I've made these new choices and you won't believe, like this family member is responding differently to me and this is responding differently to me. And I'm like, I do believe it. I absolutely believe it, because that's exactly right. If you want to change the world, change yourself. And so the calling has been really to sit with yourself, take some time to think about what are the things from a lineage point of view. So I know that we can look at the disempowering beliefs that we have all the time at different angles, but I'm asking you from a lineage point of view. If we look at the planets are almost representative of time-space reality, right? It's like as old as time. We cannot understand how old these planets are, right? And how timeless this universe is. We are literally a flicker of light in the grand scheme of things. But that flicker can be extremely powerful. If we look at life being formed. I don't know if you know this, but when a sperm goes inside an egg and the egg agrees to take that sperm in, because the egg actually chooses to allow which sperm comes in, there's a flash of light. Do you know that? There's a flash of light. And we only know this now because we are doing work that allows people to fall pregnant that wouldn't be able to fall pregnant before. And so scientists and doctors are taking eggs and sperms into labs and they're watching them under a microscope to see how they're being fertilized, what happens when they're getting fertilized. And they discovered that there's a flash of light that happens when the egg allows the sperm to come in. And so you are that flash of light. You quite literally are the light. Isn't that beautiful? And a star is the light, and we are made of stardust. So there's all of these beautiful reflections that come through. And so if we look at us being the light, being the star that we wish to experience ourselves as in this world, not what society wishes us to be, but what we wish ourselves to be. And if we can tap into that rebellious self, because there is this almost like really beautiful, cheeky, spiritual, rebellious self that is coming out to play, that kind of goes, okay, I see you, world, but this is actually right for me. I get that I've been doing everything that you wanted me to do so far, but actually what's truly right for me, when I tap into my heart, what's truly right for me is this, this, and this. And so I can be grateful for all of the gifts that my lineage has brought me, but I'm going to define my own path, which is not defined by my past. And when people say, that we are a product of our parents and this and that and the next thing, I always tell them this joke. And it's not a joke. I mean, it is, but it's like one of those stories that has a lot of meaning. There's a journalist and he's rushing to go and do an interview. And he's walking down the street and he sees this beggar, and the beggar grabs onto him and he says, please, sir, please, I need your help. Nobody's ever helped me with anything. Please, I need your help. He said, my father was abusive, my mother was an alcoholic, nobody has ever helped me, please, sir. And the journalist feels terrible for this man. He pulls out his wallet and he empties it out and gives it to this man, and he races off to the interview. And he arrives at the interview and he does this interview of this amazing human being. He's a CEO of a massive company, and he does all of this beautiful work for underprivileged kids and communities, and he's just really a beautiful philanthropist as well as the super successful man. And at the end of the interview, he says to him, he says, I just have one more question. You've built this incredible life and you've helped so many people and eased so much suffering. What made you do this? And he said, well, my father was abusive, my mother was an alcoholic, and I swore I would never be anything like them. Right? Now, I'm not saying swear that you won't be anything like your parents, because even, yes, the abusive parents, and I have one, so I can say this, have gifts to give you, right? That you do want to take, that will make you a better version of yourself. Yes, I know, and that can be hard to swallow, right? But when you come to a place where you can look at your parents as human beings, whole human beings that are light and darkness, and their lineage, our grandparents, right, our great-grandparents, and all of the hundreds and thousands of people that it took to create you. And we can truly thank them for those gifts that they have brought. And we can say, okay, thank you for all of those gifts. And now I will define my own path going forward. For me, the reason why I'm so passionate about expanding love on this planet is because I've experienced so much pain, right? I understand what it feels like to truly feel lost and scared and alone and in deep, deep pain. And I don't want anybody to feel like that. I know that it's part of the journey and I accept that, but I can minimize it as much as possible. I know what it's like to not love myself and to be so hard on myself and judge myself. And so what do I teach? I teach self-love. I teach you how to love yourself, how to step into a version of yourself that is actually your authentic version of yourself, that's coming home to yourself, that peels away all the layers of stuff that you learned that made you think that you were unlovable. And that's why I do what I do, because I want you to truly love who you are, love your life, and live with a feather on your back. And how do we do that? We have to learn how to forgive, and we have to learn compassion, and we have to learn love for even the people who have hurt us. And so when we sit here and we think about, okay, what is my highest alignment? Mine is love. Mine is love for myself, for every single person I meet, and for the planet. And for the universe, not only this planet, because there are many planets and so much life beyond what we can perceive, right? And so what is holding me back from a state of love? And I can see it. I can see little things. Like one of the things that has been coming up for me, because of course when we're working on this stuff, then things come up for us, is this feeling of being excluded, right? I have this childhood wound of like, oh no, I'm excluded from things, which means I'm not wanted, which means I'm not valuable, which means there's something wrong with me, right? And meanwhile, as an adult, I can hold that, and I can hold my inner child in that. And then I can look at the situation and go, that's not actually what happened. I know that that's what it feels like happened for you, and that's what it triggered inside you, but this is what happened. Okay, how do I change this? What choices can I make now that will make this experience different for me in the future? What conversations can I have about this vulnerably and say, you know, when this happens, it really triggers this feeling within me. And this is what happens for me. And I know that's not your intention, but I just wanted to let you know that this is what's happening for me, right? Those are good conversations to have, gentle conversations. There's no need to shout. There's no need to get angry. It's really understanding where you are and where that other person is and how that is coming together to affect you. Looking at your family, looking at how they respond to certain things. And has that been ingrained in you? And do you want to respond differently? One of those things for me is shouting. You know, when somebody gets irritated or angry, I grew up around very loud voices. And that, for me, my nervous system is like, and even today, if somebody shouts at me, it takes me over an hour to regulate myself properly. Like I regulate in a few minutes because I know the tools, but to really allow my nervous system to unwind, it takes like an hour for me to do it because there's so much built up from childhood. So what is my choice? I do not engage in relationships where people shout. Like I just don't. I will walk away, and that is my choice, and that is my new trajectory for myself and for everyone else. Because if somebody starts shouting, I just walk away. I'm sorry, I can't speak to you if you're shouting because I can't hear you, right? And that's the truth. The person who's shouting doesn't feel heard, so they're shouting, but you can't hear them because they're shouting. So there's no communication going on. So what do we do? How do we handle it differently? And how do we then navigate this path? And so that's the one side, that's the ancestral side that's very much come up for me during this time. The other side is, are you on path? Are you on path doing what really brings you bliss? What really sets your soul on fire? If you were allowed for a moment, just be cheeky with the universe. If you were allowed to just have anything you want, anything, without any exception, what would that be? And that's my invitation to you. Write it down. Write it as a letter to yourself, as if it's already happened. And you're going to catch yourself going, but that's not possible for me. Or, I'm a baby. Or, I don't, other people can get that, but I can't get that. Just for a moment, suspend all of the doubts, all of the monkey mind shenanigans, and just think about, like, what if actually I deserved that beautiful thing, that beautiful job, that beautiful relationship, that beautiful holiday, that beautiful house? What would it look like if you just did that? And you just allowed yourself to believe that you actually were worthy of that. What if? And that's what's coming for me, is stopping yourself from allowing yourself, because it's all us, right, to doubt what we truly deserve and what truly makes us happy. Not because you believe that maybe somebody else deserves it and you don't. I'm here to say you deserve it. I'm here to say I believe in you. I believe and know that you are pure, unconditional love, and that you deserve everything that sets your soul on fire. Absolutely everything. You deserve the peace in your heart. You deserve the calm nervous system. You deserve the excitement in your belly. You deserve the love expanding out of your heart. You deserve the friends and family around you, holding you, loving you, cheering you on, supporting you. You deserve to be in an environment that makes you feel happy. You deserve that. You deserve to do work that you want to actually get up to do in the morning. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? You deserve these things. And remember that your work and your purpose don't necessarily need to be the same thing, because your purpose, like mine, is to expand love. I think all of us is in different ways, but it means that I could be doing anything. And if I'm choosing to expand love, then in whatever I'm doing, I can be expanding love. So if that's your choice, you can do that. The other thing that I know is my purpose here is to be a conduit for miracles. And how do I do that? Like this, by communicating, by telling stories, by sharing things with you that help things switch on inside of you. When we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. That's part of my gift, right? And so me doing this is me living in purpose. And so I love that. And I see the lights go on for people, and it fills my heart with so much joy, because I know that things will shift and change for them. But what is yours? And it doesn't have to be a moonshot, guys, like going to the moon, but it does need to be a moonshot for you. It does need to be a moonshot for you. Thank you, Kat. It's such a pleasure. It's such a pleasure. It's my honor and my privilege and my joy to be here and share with you guys, because I want you to really know that you deserve all of this and more. And you do. You deserve all of this and more. So I think let's go into our spiritual medicine now. And yeah, let's take a deep breath in. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, if you can stop and find a quiet space where you can just allow yourself to close your eyes and be still for a little while, that would be beautiful. If you are at home or in an office, if you can close the doors and just allow yourselves to land for a moment. Take a deep breath in. always forget that there's some people, I'm sorry, that have not been with me before. So I'm just going to take one moment and just show you how I do spiritual medicine. For those of you who have not been with me before, is I channel spiritual medicine from divine source. So up, and it comes through the crown of my head and through my body out to the palms of my hands. And if you just put your palms out in front of you right now and just take a moment, and you can just tune into the palms of your hands. You will feel some tingling. Today I've got a little bit of like almost a pins and needles feeling, some vibration, some warmth or some cool. Whatever you experience on the palms of your hands is absolutely perfect. And during the process, what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite you to visualize two balls of golden white light sitting on the palms of your hands. And then you're going to bring them together in front of your heart center. And as you do, you picture one globe of golden white light coming together, formed in front of your heart center. And some of you will even be able to feel the energy between the palms of your hands. You can feel that? Beautiful, beautiful. It sometimes feels like a magnet when you put two magnets propelling against each other. That's strength. And the more intention you put behind it, so if you like literally like exhale into the space, the stronger that feeling is of that beautiful ball of light between the palms of your hands. Beautiful. So I'm activating the strength within the palms of your hands. And now we're going to go into process. You can just literally listen to the words I say and just follow me. So just take a deep breath in and allow yourself to land within the space. And as you exhale, you can roll your shoulders. Or you can stretch out if you need to. But just allowing yourself to physically land within the space. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. And on this third inhale, I want you to picture beautiful golden white light coming up through your nostrils and shooting out the crown of your head, shooting up through the ceiling of the room that you're in or in the car, and going up through the sky, past the birds, the beetles, all of the flying little insects, the bees, the butterflies, going up, 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 past the clouds, past the Earth's surface, past the planets, the moon and the sun, through our galaxy into the next galaxy, even further up, beyond time, space, reality, and connecting now to pure divine source energy, this beautiful light that exists way beyond all that we can imagine. And as we connect to this beautiful golden white light, it starts streaming down. It starts coming down back past all the galaxies, past all the planets, past all the stars, into our galaxy, past the planets, into the Earth's surface, coming through past the clouds, past the butterflies and the little bees, into the ceiling of the roof of whatever you're sitting in, and landing just above your head on your crown and spinning. This beautiful golden white lotus flower starts spinning on the crown of your head, spinning, spinning, spinning. And that beautiful golden white light connecting to the crown of your head is your connection to your highest self, to source, to pure unconditional love. And it's spinning on the crown of your head. And this beautiful golden white light starts melting into your head into your brain, into your forehead, and starts melting and filling every part of your head, filling your eyes. And as it reaches your eyes, it activates your next energy point, which is your third eye chakra. And a beautiful golden white light shoots out of your third eye chakra, and behind your head, a gorgeous golden white lotus flower of light starts spinning and spinning and spinning, activating and clearing all of the blockages, anything that existed there before, allowing you to perceive the truth of every situation that you encounter, really seeing with your truth and not with your eyes that have been tinted by experiences in the world. And then this beautiful golden white light starts pouring down into your cheeks, filling your nose, filling your teeth and your throat, back of your head, pouring down into your throat, which is your next energy point. As it reaches your throat chakra, it activates a beautiful golden white lotus flower on the back of your neck, spinning, 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 and a gorgeous golden white light clears your throat, allowing you to speak from a place of clarity, a place of love, a place of compassion and understanding and truth and kindness. Beautiful. And this golden white light keeps flowing down, and it comes down your shoulders, down your arms, flowing down into the palms of your hands, which are lying on your lap, palms facing up. And you feel the golden white light landing in the palms of your hands. And you see two gorgeous globes of golden white light spinning on the palms of your hands, spinning, spinning, spinning. Beautiful. And you lift these gorgeous globes of golden white light, and you can feel they could be tingling, they could be warm, they could be cool, they could be pulsing, they could be doing all of the above. Just tune into the feeling in the palms of your hands. And then you lift them up and you bring them together to form one big globe of golden white light in front of your heart center. Beautiful. This gorgeous globe of golden white light is chi energy, is life force. If you breathe like I'm breathing, connecting to your breath, I'm just infusing more energy into your palms, into that chi. Beautiful. And then you take this beautiful globe of golden white light and you place it in your heart center, which is your next energy point. And as you do, you activate now another golden white lotus flower of light behind your back, directly opposite to your heart. And it is spinning, 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 beautifully spinning, opening your heart, making your heart open to giving and receiving love, to seeing the good in the world, to feeling the good in the world, to welcoming in the gifts of the world. And then this beautiful golden white light starts going down into your solar plexus, and this is your next energy point. And as it reaches your lungs, just below your rib cage, it activates another energy point, and a beautiful golden white lotus flower of light appears on your back, directly behind the opening of your rib cage where your lungs are. And you see this beautiful spinning lotus flower of light, and it opens up this energy point, allowing you to inhale and exhale all that happens, everything that comes into your life with ease, with grace. Beautiful. And take another breath there. And then this beautiful golden white lotus flower of light goes down into your belly, And it activates then your next energy point, your sacral chakra. And behind your belly, a lotus flower of light appears and starts spinning. This goes into all of your essential organs and allows you to digest everything that comes your way with ease, with grace, with love. Beautiful. All filling with golden white light. And as this golden white light pours down into your root chakra and fills up your legs and your toes, you see a massive golden white lotus flower of light that you are sitting on top of. And it is spinning and spinning and spinning, and beautiful golden white roots start pouring down from the lotus flower, and they go down below where you are sitting into the earth's surface, through the earth's surface, deeper, past the crystals, the beetles, the bugs, the earthworms, deeper still into the rocks, deeper still into the crystalline grid, deeper still into the core of the earth. And as it reaches the core of the earth, we see that there is a red molten lava ball of light. It is red, deep red, and it is spinning and spinning and spinning. And this gorgeous golden white light roots come and start dancing with the spinning red molten lava, and the two start playing together and dancing and dancing. And a gorgeous rose gold light is formed as the two of them unite, grounding you on our great Mother Gaia. And the beautiful rose gold light starts shooting up through the earth, through the crystalline grid, past all the crystals, and the earthworms and the beetles and the bugs, into your feet, into your base chakra, up and into your heart. And as it reaches your heart, it just explodes, and it explodes in every direction, this big globe of golden white light. You are a star being born, and you're connected to source and to the earth, expanding out beyond your room, beyond your building, beyond this planet, beyond this galaxy, beyond all time, space, reality. You are expanded now. Beautiful. And just allow yourself to sit within this space for a moment, expanded in love, connected to divine, unconditional love, source energy, connected to our great Mother Gaia, rooted, grounded, and with your head connected to source, to divine wisdom, to divine knowledge. And within this space, I call in Archangel Michael to cover your auric field, which is your energetic field, in a bubble of ultraviolet blue, light of protection. I pull down a golden pyramid of light from source all the way down below the earth's surface. And I pull down a beautiful spiral of violet light. It almost looks like one of those shells filling the inside of the pyramid. All of these shape forms are porous, and only that loves you unconditionally may remain within this space. All else is removed now on all levels and layers of your being, past, present, and future. Beautiful. Beautiful. I welcome in your divine team, your spirit guides, your animal guides. I welcome in the spirit of the earth, the sea, the sky, and the sun. I welcome in all of your ancestors. I welcome in all of the spirits, angels, and gods from the higher realms, and divine unconditional love. Within this space, there's only unconditional love and support for you. Within this space, you can see clearly what no longer serves you, what is distracting you from your path, pulling you away from experiencing yourself as being this version of yourself that you know is your true self, that hasn't allowed you to step into that space before. I want you to just picture that. Picture your ancestors standing in front of you, all of them standing there, your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, all going back, standing in front of you. Your mother is on the left-hand side, your father is on the right. And in between all of you is this bowl. And in the bowl, I want you to just picture the things that don't feel good in your body. Those things that you no longer want to carry with you. I want you to just dig them out as if you could just literally pluck an apple from a tree. You just literally pull them out of your body, whether they are in your heart, whether they are in your stomach, whether they are in another place in your body. Just pull them out. And place them in the bowl. And just notice what color it is. Notice what texture it is. Use all of your senses. Does it smell a certain way? Can you hear anything? Can you taste anything? And I see that your lineage, your ancestors are also stepping forward and saying they want to drop some things off as well. And so if they want to drop anything off in the bowl, then just allow them to come now and drop things into the bowl. And just notice if the color and the texture and the sound and the taste and the smell changes within the bowl. Beautiful. And then you're going to notice that you're actually standing in a shower, and the top of the shower head is one of those huge, big shower heads. So it allows a lot of droplets to come out. Mine is golden. I don't know what color yours is, but mine is a golden shower head like that. And you're just going to turn on the tap next to you, and this beautiful shower of golden light is going to start pouring down over you, pouring down over your head, pouring down all around you. And as it does, each and every one of your ancestors is going to step forward and walk through you and start standing behind you. And as they do, all that they were carrying is being washed off them, and they're walking through you and standing behind you, no longer in front of you, but behind you, stepping through, being washed clean by this beautiful divine light, this crystal white light that is showering down over you. And they're stepping through, and they're stepping through, and they're stepping through. And before you know it, you've got all of your ancestors standing behind you. And you are at the front like an arrow, standing in front. And you've got this bowl in front of you, and everybody has been washed by this beautiful, divine, crystal white light from this shower. And you notice that below you, there's a lot of debris that's being flushed down the shower drain. And it's going behind you. There's a long pipe that goes far, far, far behind all your ancestors. And you notice that they feel clean in a completely different way. They've released things in a completely different way. You've released things in a completely different way. All of the residue that you felt stuck in your body has been washed away, and it's gone down this drain, and it's going way behind all your ancestors. It's not touching anyone. Beautiful. And then you see the beautiful bowl that is standing in front of you, and you notice that the contents inside of the bowl have been spinning with this beautiful crystal light. And beautiful crystal water has formed in the bowl, and it has dissolved everything that was there before. It's beautiful salt water, spinning, 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 and then slowing down. And it is crystal clear. This pool of beautiful, clear salt water. And everything that was there has dissolved, has disappeared, has dissipated, has transformed. And you look into this crystal bowl of salt water, and you start seeing this version of yourself that you are now experiencing yourself as. This life that you dare to live. Those desires that you had forgotten that have now come to fruition because you were willing to open your heart to receiving them. They are mirrored back at you in the reflection of the salt water. Beautiful. Allow yourself to feel what it feels like to finally experience the thing that you've always wanted to experience. To live in the home you've always wanted to live in. To have the relationship you've always wanted to have. To do work that fulfills you. Allow yourself to go there. Allow yourself to feel the emotions of this beautiful reality that you get to live, that you're giving yourself permission to live. Beautiful. And then I want you to take that beautiful salt water, and I want you to write a letter to yourself. Write a letter to yourself, thanking yourself for opening your heart to all of these beautiful experiences. Thanking yourself for finally claiming what you've always wanted to claim. For all of the surprises that came just because you opened yourself up to receiving all of the beautiful, abundant gifts that the universe has to offer. Write yourself that letter. And then I want you to take that letter and I want you to place it within this beautiful salt water with your name on the back of it, saying, thank you, yes, please. Beautiful. And I want you to picture that beautiful water going up into the universe. And all of your divine team, all of your spirit guides, and all of the spirit guides and divine teams of everybody that will be affected positively by your desires coming to fruition. All of the people that are going to feel more love, more joy, more excitement, more expansion, more connection, because of your dreams that you have had, because of your desires that you wanted to experience fulfilled, because of these things that you've opened yourself up to now, all of the divine teams of each of those people connected to this vision, they are all here, and they all start conspiring to support you in experiencing this vision coming true. And this beautiful water, the salt water, comes down with the letter inside, and the letter is dissolved. It's hardly intact, and you take it and you plant it in the earth like a little seed, pouring this beautiful salt water with this letter in the earth like a little seed. And you say, thank you, yes, please. And all of the divine teams and all of the spirit guides and everybody present is cheering with excitement, with joy. There are tears in people's eyes, in spirit's eyes, excitement for what is unfolding for you now. For this is unfolding for you now. Beautiful. Feel that gratitude in your heart. Feel that celebration, and trust that you have now planted this seed in alignment with your true timeline, your future, your present. And then you slowly start coming back from beyond all time, space, reality, coming back to your galaxy, coming back towards our planet, coming back to the space where you're sitting. And put your hands in prayer position and bow your head with gratitude to every single being that has supported you here today, to your ancestors, your divine teams, all of the angels and the spirit guides. With gratitude for yourself for showing up and doing this beautiful work. Place your hand on your heart and say, this or something better is true for me now. This or something better is true for me now. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, please. When you are ready, you can start moving a little bit, rolling your shoulders, stretching. Oh, and open your eyes. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. How are you feeling? Hi, Alice. Hello, Shami. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Paulie. How are you guys feeling? Hi, Anita. How are you feeling? Oh, Anita says, you are helping me fulfill my purpose. You are helping me fulfill my purpose. We're clearly a mirror for each other. Thank you, Anita. Thank you. Hey, Judy. How are you guys feeling? Calm, blissful, beautiful, beautiful, centered, like anything is possible. Yeah, that's it. And so the invitation, thank you. So the invitation is to now, after the session, actually do that. Sit down and write that letter. Get some salt water. If you're near the ocean, then obviously ocean water is the best. But if you don't have access to ocean water, then taking sea salt, normal sea salt, and mixing it into water, that will work as well. And then writing your letter and writing your name on the back of it and putting it into the salt water. And I think that let's use the power of 3. That's what I'm getting guided with. So the power of 3, let's do 3 days. Allow this letter to sit in the salt water for 3 days, and then go and bury it like a little seed in the soil, and just surrender and release and trust, and remember to be open to receiving. And also, I did a wonderful session with Scott Picken yesterday, which I will be editing and releasing at some point today. So tomorrow morning, if you're part of my newsletter, you will see the link for it. If not, I will put the link in my link tree. So for those of you who are on Instagram, you'll find it there. And then you'll be able to watch it. And it's absolutely free, so you can watch it for free. But it is a beautiful session on how to align with what you want to achieve in this world, because of course we do the energetic work, it's beautiful, but we also live in a physical, practical reality, and we have to respond to life, and we have to take action in certain things, in certain directions. And so so that is the invitation. So write your letter now, if you can, straight after this, and your name on the back of the piece of paper. Put it in the salt water. Remember to pour all of these beautiful energies and intentions that you've just had during the session into that, and then keep that for 3 days, and every day you send that love, you send that vision love, and you say, this or something better is true for me now. Whenever you see it, whenever you think of it, just say, this or something better is true for me now. Thank you, yes, please. Okay, so that's what you're going to do for 3 days. And then, like a little seed, you're going to plant it somewhere, and trust that it is already. It is already. So remember, when you write that letter, it must be written as if it is already experienced. It's already done. It's already happened. You're future projecting. So you're writing a letter to your future self in a year's time, and you're saying, dear, your name, oh my gosh, what a year. Can you imagine that so much could happen in a year? I can't believe I finally da 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 da. I'm so excited, and thank you so much for da 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 da. I never expected da 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 da. Whatever it is, and just allow your heart to flow, guys. Just allow your heart to flow with whatever it is that is sitting truly in your heart, the truth. And if that monkey mind of yours pops up and goes, yeah, but you can't. No, monkey. We're not playing with you today. You go and play in another forest. Today, I am being clear and claiming my experience of this life. Okay? All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, James. Thank you, Cal. Thank you, Lex. Thank you, Ash. Oh, thank you, Anita. Thank you so much, Susana. This was such a powerful and beautiful session. Yes, I also felt it, Anita. I felt like this really was a powerful session. And for everyone that is watching, my greatest mission is to expand love as much as possible. So please share. I will share the recording of this. Please share it with your friends. Please comment on posts. Please share. That's what I want. I want as many people as possible to have access to this, so that they can experience a life that they truly love, and a version of themselves that they truly love. Because I have so much love and belief in you. I have so much faith and belief in you. I really do. And I want feedback. I want you guys to go, oh, you won't believe what happened. Like, that's what I want. That's what I'm like, yay. It makes me so happy. So that's what I want. So please share it far and wide. Next week on Wednesday, I will be back with Thrive at 12:30. And the mission for 2025 is going to be very much how to help you financially expand, so that you're not worrying about money, because money equals freedom. It just allows you choices. And so I will definitely be doing more of that for a little while. And also, what are your 5 things to set you up for an abundant, beautiful, magnificent year? So I'm going to be focusing on that for the first month of this my calendar year, not the calendar year there, but like of me doing stuff. So just to really set you up for things. So remember to tune in, and I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you, thank you, thank you for tuning in, for being a part of my community, for showing up, for doing the work, for expanding love in your unique way. You matter more than you can imagine. Thank you for being a gift in this world. Tell your friends. Okay, donate now. Okay, bye, like, comment, share. Okay, bye.